This is Barbara DeLong, and I painted and channeled the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, which has recently been re-released, along with a handbook that gives detailed instructions on how to use the deck, and most recently, the digital app for those of you who want to use it on your cell phones. Because this is not your ordinary tarot or oracle deck, I thought it important to give you a hint as to the kind of information and material you can get from the deck. While it can, of course, be used for prognostication, its original intent was for those who are on a personal spiritual journey and seeking insight and wisdom that has been carried within for eons of your spirit's journey. The deck enables individuals to become their own master teacher, learning from that which has personally been gathered over time and not following another's teaching or pathway. The spirit's journey is unique unto each individual, so information will always be unique, and the interpretation and application as well will differ. The deck is very personal, and the more you use it, the greater it will serve you. I'm sharing the meaning of one of the cards to give you a hint as to the kind of information they will share with you. For further information, you can go to cosmicdeckofinitiation.com, and the link will follow the meaning of the card. Enjoy and learn. You have drawn the Sagittarius card. This indicates the wandering philosopher within, freedom and bursts of creative energy. This energy is full of excitement, truth, faith, and believing. A significant phase is about to begin. This energy asks for movement and seeks greater breadth of expression. New awareness offers greater understanding of your life's opportunities. If you are working with a pyramid spread and your card falls in the circle for body and health, it indicates new energy flows through every aspect of your being and requires new and different routines and ways of sustaining your body. You came to a new phase of evolution, and the requirements of the entire being are shifting. Try not to hold on to old patterns, for they no longer serve you. Attune yourself to the new requirements and broaden your approach to life as you know it. Sleep patterns are changing, and as they do, your ability to manifest creative projects increases. As soon as an idea dawns within, there is an inner urge to manifest it. The body will find its balance if you let it. Try not to continue to force old patterns or behaviors to continue, for they serve you not. Food and atmospheric allergies will begin to assault your system. Be ever aware of what your body is reacting to and adjust your exposure. The increased sensitivity to many things indicates greater sensitivity to many other areas as well. This will increase the creativity within, and you will find that there is poetry in words never noticed before. There is a surge of need for expression on many levels, and those that you are comfortable with, try out. You will find that there are gifts within that have been just waiting your comfort levels to open for you to express them. If your card falls in the circle for future, it indicates an inner restlessness pulls you to many different directions, and you find familiarity and freedom all at the same time. The greater the movement, the more awareness you gather. Please note that much of this movement is within, but there is also movement in the physical as well, and you strive to answer the call to new areas of interest, and perhaps even new areas that will feel more at home than where you are now. As you open to the wanderlust of the inner spirit, you find the need to explore many different environments that will be open to you in the future. The element of remote viewing and astral travel will also open to you some very exotic areas. Sometimes it will be wiser to remote view instead of actually physically going to some of these locales. Interest in antiquity as well calls to you, as lifetimes from the past trigger memories of gifts and talents that are dormant within you that could be awakened if you so choose. As time goes by, you will find many new areas that will open to you, and there well may be change of locale in the future as well as different life focuses arise. There are many choices open to you, and as you feel the draw to try new creative gifts, remember they are intended to give you pleasure, not necessarily become a new occupation. There is an expansion of your spiritual philosophies and how you blend them with your creativity. The spiritual becomes a greater part of your physical life and is blended with all other aspects as you become a living example of the spirit within you. Many will be interested and many admire the blend that you manifest, and though you will not teach vocally, you will do so by your manner and your expression. If your card falls in the circle of career and finances, it indicates your ability to express the spirit within you without words impresses many, and they as well will tune into the spirit that they carry. You will find that there are many different ways that you will touch into as far as life focus goes. You live your life focus no matter what career you are experiencing. There is great creativity within, and from time to time, there is a burst of newfound talent, and it becomes the focus for a time, and then you will be on to something new. You're able to find new forms of expression on a pretty regular basis and flow with them with great intensity and satisfaction. One form will always lead to another, each building upon the base of the previous. Inspiration always leads you to the next level of expression and evolution. The more you use the creativity within you, the more expansive the outcome. Working and celebrating the creativity will always manifest in unusual, yet in weak ways that open you to new directions of your own journey. You learn and grow from new direction and are always open to new experiences. There is indeed a wandering philosopher within you. Share through the written word so that all can take in what is most appropriate for them at this point in time. If your card falls in the circle for the mind, it indicates that the memories of past lifetimes are rich within you, and you are able to draw upon them more easily than most. As you do, you weave them around and incorporate them into the experiences of the day to get a better richness and deeper wisdom to draw from. Simple is never enough for you know there is always a deeper meaning in all situations that you experience, and in your own time you search and find those hidden truths. While ancient truths and wisdom create good foundations for you, there is always a need to go beyond what is on the surface, and you draw from truths from very ancient philosophies to apply to this day and today's dilemmas. The phrase, as above, so below, applies to you and your journey this lifetime in many different ways. If you pause and reflect on a situation, you will find it fits like a glove. Take some time when confronted with any situation and apply it, for you have an uncanny way of seeing it fit into the strangest situations, and yet it makes perfect sense if you take your time to find it. This simple phrase can solve simple, personal, political, philosophical issues if given the time. If your card falls into the circle for love, it indicates there is deep and ancient love within you that will make it interesting to share love this lifetime. There is a philosophical aspect to love within you, and you come at it from a most unique perspective. Those who are lucky enough to share this quality with you will find a deeper quality than most. You share your love with many, and with a very select few, you find a kindred spirit, and then there is the feeling of coming home. Love for you is a spiritual experience on top of all the other aspects that are there as well. What lingers and stays with you as the years go by is the weaving of the spiritual into every aspect of life that continues, even if those who shared it with you are no longer planet-bound. Yours is a very special love that quite literally will flow through time and reconnect in future lifetimes yet to come. If your card falls in the circle for spirit, it indicates your spirit seeks the experience of freedom, of being able to wander and to gather new aspects of life in the physical. There well may be times when your feet actually itch. Spirit seeks new situations and experiences and loves to be out in nature. Most probably you will find that the spirit within forgets that there's a physical body that has to be attended to. There is the desire to experience new ideas and creative expressions, as well as to see the stars up close. Visiting a local planetarium will be like going to an amusement park for your spirit. Such a field trip will also be mind-expanding for you as well will feel as if you are in a familiar territory, and you will be. Being one with the cosmos will remind you of the journey just before incarnation, and is well worth experiencing once, if not many times. This would be a great place to do some quiet meditations that would most probably wake up parts of you that have been sleeping for quite some time. If you do, be prepared to be happily amazed.